Are you going live?
Yep, we're live.
Okay, cool. Just so I can bring up the chat on my phone.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, hopefully this will be better for people. Um,
Yeah. Uh,
we'll see once they start
um,
scrolling.
okay. Have you put video on the actual stream yet? Because I'm just getting your pictures of your
Not yet.
thing.
I'm
Okay, no, it's just because I'm thinking like, am I lagging or?
no. This
Okay.
is the picture we have up currently.
Okay. That's cool. Right. Oh, we have one person. That's me. That's me. I can do that. Hello, acoustic vibes. Thank you very much, San.
Hopefully the audio is better on this one.
Yeah, we will. We are trying for you guys.
Transition over. There we go. Transitioned over. Hopefully that will be good.
Yeah, it'll happen in a few minutes. Just take its time, wouldn't it? Because of the delay.
Okay.
Whoa, man, I look like a pumpkin myself. Do I really look like that?
You I think from a perfect view, you look straight, fine.
Shit. Right. Okay. Right. No, that's left.
Gotta balance it out.
I don't. I got under a screw and it's like fucking.
We can't turn up our volume anymore. Otherwise, we would.
Now it's all gonna fucking screwy. Isn't it? Right. And it's okay. Does that look okay? Why am I doing this? I could just take the fuck. Oh my god, I'm a dick. Do you know that? No, because our camera has so many settings on it. I can just click it and change the angle of the actual fucking aperture. So it saves me having to play around with it. Do you know these things you just don't ever think about, do you? Um, now I've got to find out where it is. There it is. Right. Let's see that 2 seconds. It's like one tap of a button, and I can change it. Like look. They go really wide now.
That looks better.
Yeah. But now I've moved the camera. Now my laptop screen's on the screen. There you go.
Yeah. Because our issue is we could try and mess with the mic audio and everything like that, but then it would just be us, playing around with the sounds again, and then
Yeah.
us trying to plug in microphone, but we only have these crappy headphones that would go to both of us, so the issue would be how would both of us hear, but also speak into the microphone at the same time without having that reverberation.
Yeah, I mean, well, you sound fine to me. So, I just don't know how you sound on the stream. Yes, I did say I look like a pumpkin.
I could turn you down, and then we'll both be kind of matching audio,
Yeah.
and then people can just turn their volume up.
Hmm. Yeah, we can see. We'll see what's working. I mean, this seems a little bit better than what's it called?
Skype.
Skype. Yeah.
Skype was being a real bitch.
Hmm. It was. It's like your whole channel is just going to be. Like people are going to come in and watch your videos and be like, "Who's that? That's not the critical ether system." Because like you like on my screen on my phone, you're like about an inch big. You're like
God.
you're so small. I can't even see you. So it's just like all I can see is myself. So it's like I'm like, wow, the ether system or the critic system. They put on so much weight. That's what it's gonna be. It's like wow. Dyed his hair and everything.
That beard.
That's it. You don't even know how upset I am about that, man. So upset. Oh, it's just fuck your life up for you, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You don't look like a pumpkin. You look like. Oh, it's the jumper. Yeah, it's one of our other alters that likes to be a bit smart. So,
Okay, I need chat to comment for us. Are we about the same for volume now? We adjusted the desktop audio so it kind of matches the mic audio so you can turn your volume up accordingly. Because otherwise, we're going to have a bunch of issues like we did last time. We had to play with a bunch of settings to get it to where it was now, or how it is now, which was a big pain in the butt. So, chat, we would love your feedback. So we can continue with our stream and start talking about some important stuff.
yeah. Did you change your cam? Because it looks like it's in a different position right now.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Okay. Let me try and lower you again. I don't know. Guys, just turn up your volume. Turn up your volume. Pull up.
It could be that we actually dominate most with the mic because of our mic is extremely sensitive.
Yeah, we lowered your volume on OBS so that way we would be a little more equal. I'm trying to equal
Yeah.
it. But I need chat to let us know how we're doing. So
Yeah, guys, let us know. It does help. Oh, saying that's better. Oh.
hello, welcome in. We are just
Hello, everyone.
audio currently, so let us know if we sound about the same, so we can continue on. I know our audio is a little lower, but in order for us to talk without headphones on, this is just kind of how it has to be. So let us know. Looks and sounds better.
Thank you very much.
Awesome, perfect. I'm very glad. And I wish we could make our video bigger, so we could like double screen. But I don't know if Microsoft Teams has that option. They have live captions. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll see. Oh my god, that's amazing.
I didn't see it. Fuck.
Live captions.
Wait. I'm in a mushroom. I can't see shit. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. I can't watch it because I watch it on my phone. Do it again.
This is great. It's like a misheard. It's
Oh,
so misheard.
all right. All right. Let's put that. Try and put that back there.
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna turn them off because it looks like it's just like mishearing the audio.
Oh, shit. I'm just dropping my fucking phone now.
Looking.
What? What's that?
Listen.
I don't know. I don't know. See. Am I going crazy or wait? Am I a fucking dickhead?
It bleeped you out.
Did it bleep me out? The funny thing is, that was just because of I'm fucking talking to myself because I'm talking inside and voice is getting used. Fucking oh
We're gonna try to do it side by side to see if we can.
yeah. Oh,
Option.
now I can see it.
Uh, Why won't it let us do it side by side? That would be amazing.
That would. Because right now, it looks like I've taken over your channel. So go and subscribe to the Fallout System. They're a really small channel. Like they're really good content. The guy who actually does it thinks he's faking DID, and he's a bit of a dickhead as well. So you need to go just subscribe, because so he can get out there and just be a dickhead to the world rather than just being a dickhead on his own.
Okay, I'm
Is he
turning
letting
it
you
down
do it?
a little bit more.
Do what you need to do, man. Don't wait. I mean, for me, as I told you, my sound is my sound. So I'm not watching the stream. So whatever works for the guys on the stream.
I was hoping that closed captions would be like nice, but the closed captions don't register the accents that we both have. So it's just like it's only American accents can access closed captions.
And the funny thing is, we're not even using our bad accents. These are our normal accents, the ones that people can understand. It's like, oh shit. Oh man.
Okay, yeah. So just let us know if you guys can hear us pretty much equally now. We've tried to play around with the audio, with mic pickup, and all of that stuff. So it helps if you guys let us know. Otherwise, we'll just have to plug in the headphones and try to use those, but it's not going to work very well.
Right, I think that's better. Right. It's the wait, isn't it? Just waiting for people to sort of like waiting for them to actually sort of reply, and there's no way for like instantaneous. Yeah, it's okay. Or while you're editing it all out, it's a nightmare. It's like when you first go, and you're like, "Oh, my sound setting's okay." Everyone's saying the sound settings are okay, but just a bit low.
Yeah, and I can't turn our audio up anymore. I don't know, maybe turning up the PC volume helps. Now you have an echo.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
I read that last one really awkward.
Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and go with what we got going here. Hopefully people can adjust their settings uh, accordingly.
Right. Everything sounds and looks, but the volume is a bit quiet, but for the most part. So they're all saying that it's just quiet, slightly quieter than normal. That's all.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Hello, Alex. To be welcome to the stream.
Yes. Okay. So what were we talking about on the last stream? I can't.
Do you know? Do you know? It's one of the things where you're like, what we're talking about. If you don't know, I don't know, and and the Eva system, they definitely don't know right now. See, I told you, I definitely don't know. I think we were talking about more about the darker side of DID and the fact that no one's actually putting it out there.
Like self-harm and stuff. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can't fix the camera on our. I mean, we can. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna try.
Alex, it's because I stole their channel, so I'm
We're
now watching the Fallout System channel.
gonna try to add our camera back in on the thing and just see if it was good. Video capture. At source. At source.
Not much, Hunter. We are still trying to getting our technical issues solved. Hello, Levi.
That's probably gonna make us lag, but we'll see. Okay, I'm trying to get our videos side by side. Oh my god, stop ripping. There we go. Make you small. Let's transition that over and see if that works.
No, I'm taking over your channel. You can't do that.
Let's just see if it switches over and it's not freezing this time.
All them goblins, no more.
Hey, I think it's working from Fallout 4.
That's it. No more, no more, no more goblins. You are no longer goblins.
It's gone to the dark side. Okay,
Okay, that's better.
I think it's freezing, but I don't know how to adjust our, like, video input.
You go into settings and go to your I'm just trying to remember how to use OBS. You go into settings and you'll change the bit rate. You want to change the bit rate. Your bit rate probably said about 2,500. You need to change it to about 4,000 or 5,000. That might help it.
Uh, configure video. Configure video. Oh, that popped up there. Why did that pop up there? Over here. Camera control. And that. Let us do that. Just let us get the resolution down. It won't let us lower our resolution.
Same thing. You might have to end the OBS stream to actually get it working. To be honest, it's been quite a while since I actually used OBS. So
But we're just gonna go back to you taking over our stream. That was working good. Yeah, that was
that's it.
working.
It's just one of them latency things as well, isn't it? And I can't do anything. I can't go any lower on the quality of my camera, guys. So, I mean, that would help lowering my camera, but it's the lowest I can go.
I don't think it's your camera that's having issues.
I just think it's just the way it's going to be. It's okay.
Yeah, I know it's being laggy, guys. Hold on.
I mean, like when I look at my camera, I'm like, wow, it's like when I first started. How bad the camera, like the quality of the camera is. It's like, honestly, if you saw my Twitch streams, you'd be like, now I know why people didn't watch them. Man, my camera was that bad. That's what it is. Wow, you just went really big on my screen. Like super big.
Okay, so we should be back to being good to go. We just
Yeah, because I can see you live on my screen. Like before, it was like laggy, but I can actually see you live in now. So like when you're talking, I can see your lips moving at the same time. So for me, it's okay, but you know the stream's gonna get a bit of lag anyway.
yeah. Oh well, okay. I think we were talking about like persecutors and altars that don't mean well.
they mean well. It's just the fact that they're just not. They don't understand themselves as much as, and the only way that they understand is to lash out. It's not because of they just do it because they want to do it. It's just the fact that that's all they know. So and that's how they know how to deal with like sort of pain and stuff. With dealing with it by and just it's a bit like when you got an emotional one, an emotional alter, and they when certain things make them feel so happy, it's just they feel happy. So it's just what you know. So that when they actually cause harm and do anything, it's not because of they're like I say a lot because he's out to do it, but it's just because that's their sort of go-to reaction to most situations. Right. I'm trying. I'm just gonna let's sit back a bit, just move everything closer, trying to get a bit more chilled out.
Yeah, for sure though, and it's like it's almost like they don't know any other way to react.
Yeah, totally. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera a little bit.
It's working. Yeah, you're all
It,
good.
it, it's just adjusting the camera a little bit, make it so it looks a bit better. Because I've gone back, so it's like a little midget sitting in the middle of the fucking thing. Um, but yeah, Aoife's shiny hair. Aoife, you got shiny hair.
Well, yeah, yeah. We cut their hair. We cut their hair so they no longer have an undercut. I think we did a pretty decent job at it. Saves time. Don't have to bother with great clips.
Oh
And with
man,
our own hair too. We don't trust anybody to cut our hair because when we were in middle school, it might have been high school. That's still panned down. But we had our step ex stepmom's niece cut our hair, and
okay.
we wanted the emo look, and so she cut our hair like this, and so we had alfalfa bangs for like 8 months, and after that, we never let anybody cut our hair again, other than when we cut it all the way short. Um,
Yeah.
we didn't let anybody though. Nobody was able to touch our hair because we were just like, no, we can't have that happen again. Too many times have we
Hmm.
been wronged by hairstylists.
So why not just do it yourself? Yeah, we get a bit funny with as with people standing behind us, and especially when you're sitting there and you're like, to us when you're sitting there, you got that shit tie around your neck so the hair don't go down your back. It just feels like they're sort of like forcing us into that situation. So yeah, just go to the haircut can be crap at times.
Sorry, I'm gonna readjust some things in hopes that the camera mic getting closer to our face will help. Scooting you closer. Maybe, maybe that will help. Um,
To be honest, I don't think they can see that much of you.
yeah, they can't see very much, but but it's like you're not late.
Trying
We're 24 minutes in and we're just getting started, honestly.
yeah, this one is just us getting back to doing it. So don't worry if you're late. We're more than happy. I don't even know. Shit, I've lost my train of thought. Uh,
That's the
yeah,
thing. You're in the middle of a sentence and you're talking, and then you're like, I had words. I had words. And now I
but
don't.
it's also like it's like you're chewing on your own tongue as well when you're trying to talk. You're like it's
Especially
just one of the things, isn't it?
after I switch out and somebody else like comes and fronts after I'm out,
Yeah.
then I've been talking a lot with the back of our throat instead of like the normal tongue that we have in the front of our
Mhm.
mouth. because the ones without accents,
Yeah.
or what we've deemed without accents, they talk more with the front of their mouth rather than the back of their throat. And so it's
Yeah.
like once they come out, like if Max switched out right now, I feel like Max would just bite the tongue really badly.
Yeah, it's also like when you have like when them alters that just like uses the body like when they're sitting around, they sit with like in the most weirdest, most uncomfortable position ever, and they've been sitting like it for a while. And you come back into the body, and you're like, oh, and it's like the pain. It's just like someone sitting like using the body in such a way. It's like normally because we have one that sits very proper, so like he sits like he's got a stick up his, you know what, and so like and it's like, oh, the back, it's just like right in the small of your little back. It's just like, oh, and he normally sits like it for ages as well. So it's like, oh, it's like you sort of pains just when you get thrown back in the body. It's just like, oh, you damaged the body just by being in it, and now I've got to deal with it. But yeah, some of the things that we have to go through and just singlets just don't understand.
Yeah, when you switch out and your leg is just so asleep.
Yeah,
Or you're really dissociated and then you switch and you're still dissociated and you haven't quite like come to the body fully and you try to walk and you just end up stumbling because your legs haven't caught up with you being in the body. Haven't
yeah, totally. We've had that a few times. Well, like also like we have a thing about escalators as well, so we can get quite switchy on escalators. I don't know why, and like you know like when your legs turn to like jelly, so you're sort of like you like sort of collapse in on yourself. So it's like when we got an escalator, we hold it both sides. No one's getting past us. We're going up that fucking thing without falling over. Because you know that people like to try and like walk past you. It's like, yeah, you ain't getting nowhere. I'm gonna fall down and I'll land on your ass if you make me do it. Oh,
It's like such a mood.
yeah, fall, legs not functioning.
yeah.
Our chat
Or
is
like your arm, or like you're holding something in your hand, and you like you come back in the body, and you don't realize that the body's holding something, and your arm just like sort of drops down. It's like, what the fuck? And like, it's,
broken things that way. We'll switch out and we'll be holding something and just drop it and sometimes it's like a plate or something. When we were younger, that was why we were so clumsy when we were younger, and we didn't relate to it until like now because at the point in time we didn't realize we were assistant. So
yeah,
back then when we would switch, you know,
it's just being clumsy.
drop something and like break a plate or a cup, and our parents would get stern with us, like, why would you do that? This is why you use
That's that's why my phone has an armored case.
Yay.
Damn, the amount of phones that we've gone through, man. Bring back the days of like the early 2000s when if you drop the phone, the only worst thing is the battery falling out. Now it's like, oh no, the screen's gone. Like we've broke so many phones with just having the glass screens and that. But yeah, just fucking everything, just like nothing safe without being broken. What's other people saying? Do any of you walk weird? Like I walk like a werewolf. Just trying to think.
we walk on
I
our tippy
don't.
toes. That was a big thing for us when we were little. We got made fun of it for it so much. Like we would walk around our house just on our toes, and we still do that from time to time. It's gotten better over the years of people
Yeah.
pointing it out to us. But we would that would be how we walked because when we were younger, pretty much all we had was hybrids in our system. Like that was
Hmm.
just what we felt comfortable with. We liked animals a lot, and so
Yeah.
we associated them. It was almost like furries, but they're different to us.
Hmm.
And so, when they would front, they would just walk around on their toes, and we couldn't figure that out until recently. But
Yeah.
like, you know, that would just be how we would get around.
Yeah.
Pictures do that a lot.
Yeah. I think it's one of them things where uh, the thing is we don't realize like we look we don't really understand. I mean, we probably do walk a little bit different, but it's something that like I don't know how I look when I walk. Shit, I can't see myself walking, so it's like I couldn't really tell you, but I'm probably guessing that there are a sort of distinction in the way that everyone walks, because you are slightly you are always a little bit the same, but there's always a little bit of difference thrown in. So maybe just like the way you move your hands, the way you actually hold your shoulders when you walk. So it's one of the ones where it totally depends on the altar and how they're formed and why they were formed, really. Um,
Our microphone on our phone started going to shit, and then the timing when we dropped the phone came and just shattering the screen. That's kind of a mood.
yeah, that is really one of the things, and it? It's just, and the thing is, when that happens, it's like, did I do that or did someone else do it? And it's like, who's going to take the blame? System's responsibility, hey?
Responsibility to drama.
That's it. We're all about the system's responsibility. We all did it. We would run up the stairs on all fours occasionally until we're age 10, not quite sure, but interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I think we used to do that.
we used to relate to animals so much that that would just be the thing. We would just do that. Just run upstairs on our, fours or walk on our tippy toes because animals, the heel was actually that
Hmm.
heel that sticks out on like dogs and cats in the back. And so, we'd
Yeah.
walk on our tippy toes. It was just all fun and games for us. Well, not
Yeah.
really. Not really. But,
I think everyone gets it. Like when you say it's like fun and games, and like, but they're like, oh, but you had trauma. No, it was fun and games because of you still had the trauma wasn't there that all the time. It was there, but it wasn't there 24/7.
It was always the trauma hour. There was
But it also depends on the type of trauma you have as well. It totally on how your life was and how it is. It's such a big spectrum of what is is the idea. It's just like different types of trauma. Is it sexual? Is it physical? And there's so much with it. It's just that's why it's so personal. But I think it needs to be out there so people that are just starting to get understanding that they're a system, that they need systems to actually say, look, it's okay. We were like you once. Yeah, we know we still probably don't know that much more, but we still everyone starts at a place, and the fact that they come in and go into another system saying, look, this is it. Uh, it works out. The only thing I don't like are some of the Facebook groups. I don't know if you guys are on any of the Facebook groups. Uh, how people are joining certain like things and they're asking questions, and it's like it's more like the fact of I feel like this, and then it's sort of like waiting for a response from other systems, and there's no way to regulate that sort of thing. Like to say like we are real systems, so it's sort of like are you trying to get so you can get the whole I have DID sort of what I'm thinking about because I don't right now.
yeah. We run our own Facebook group, DID Safety, and
Hmm.
it's smaller. I think we have 600 people in there, but not very many people post. And
Hmm.
like, I feel like that group is kind of special compared to the other DID like Facebook groups. Not because there's people like saying, oh, I feel this and this, trying to get the feel of, hey, maybe if I say this, I have this disorder.
Yeah.
But we do like video calls occasionally, and our mod team is pretty tight. Um, hello, Web of Life system.
Oh,
Sorry.
hello, Weberlife. Sorry, I didn't see the.
Um, but yeah, so we do like video chats and stuff, talking about different things. Like the video that we're going to be doing in the next couple of days, our trauma processing and recovery video. which,
Okay.
if you guys don't know, in our community tab, we actually have the link to our document for that up. We're going to add more to it in our video, but if you guys want to see that, it's over in our community tab, because that's important for people to see. But that originated from our DID Safe Haven group because we did a video chat on that. There was like 4 systems that were, joining in. Most of the time they were just drawing or whatever. But we have those live chats and group calls so people don't feel so alone. So I feel like it's not necessarily like people are coming there just for that, but it makes it kind of like a step apart from the other DID groups because it's actually people trying to connect to one another
Yeah.
and get just validation.
Yeah, it's so strange. I mean, like we I think for about just before we started the whole getting into YouTube and doing our Twitch stuff, it's like we were like there are some systems out there and they're giving out some great information, but it's just like there's still things that people aren't talking about, and I think it's more they're the important things when it comes down to like self harm and all the other stuff that comes along with it that no one really. I mean, yes, there are people that talk about it on thing, but they don't talk about it with DID and the fact that like when you have alters that are doing it and you don't understand why and the fact that you're having to try to explain to someone it wasn't you and especially if you haven't got a diagnosis and you're just going through it and you're not even sure yourself as well, so like it's like you sort of did I do it or but I don't remember doing it sort of thing. It's like when the one thing I can remember is when I was very new, we had an attempt and I don't really remember much, but like to me it's just like the life was just life, and then the attempt and I'm like that wasn't me, I didn't do that. I'm trying to explain it to the health team and the fact of how they're not open to um like the knowledge of certain people. Like we have like back then we didn't even know what DID was, and it's like you're sort of like going I didn't do it, and then like yeah but you did, and it's like I can't explain to you the fact that I just it's it's so strange some of the things that oh, man.
Yeah, and like I think it, you know, a lot of the a lot of the visibility the community is getting now has a lot of people that are like coming up and fake claiming and doing this and that, which can hurt the community as well. Um, but like it's important for younger systems to have information, but
Yeah,
also know, don't dig too deep, don't
yeah,
go too fast because you can really wind up hurting yourself if you're not in therapy. Like that's
yeah,
why
totally.
a lot of our videos, we're like seek therapy, even if you don't come out as a system to your therapist or counselor, it can still really help you to have somebody regulate that for you.
Yeah, they can
Yeah,
speak with like other things besides the DI, like anxiety and depression and such, and
hmm,
PTSD symptoms.
And like
yeah,
different authors can still come out during therapy and say their piece without like, a lot of systems go about and people don't even know their systems because,
hmm,
that's just how it is. So going into therapy, different parts of you can still get help if you're, going into therapy and not like saying, I'm a system. That's up to your
hmm,
therapist to catch on to. Um,
yeah,
you can go in seeking a diagnosis, but most of the time therapists will be like, no, let's try to figure something else out first.
yeah.
Reading some of the comments now.
No, it's fine, but yeah, we totally agree. It's like it's shit. I just lost it again. What was my train of thought?
Systems learning too fast.
Yeah. I mean, like with the trauma and going through trauma therapy. I mean, we do a lot with our trauma therapist, and I mean, we're good 4 years in on like pinpoint therapy. It's not like we're doing like, oh yeah, we're gonna skirt around everything, like sort of nitpick it. Like we're going direct, like tell me what happened, where it happened, sort of thing. Like it's not like a thing of might this have happened to you, might that have happened to you. It's not. It's pretty much they when they're talking to him, it's like a rocket going into his face, and that's took us almost 4 years just to get to this point. And because we're doing it as with our persecutor as well, so it's so like sort of I'm walking on eggshells. So it's like we're not rushing it, and because if we rush it, the system's just going to implode, and then all the work that we have done up to now, it's just going to set us back even more.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I
it also you have to think about what is your end goal with your whole mental health and dealing with everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got a like early start to knowing what DID was, but not quite fully understanding it. So our aunt, she had a brain scan done. She actually had a second brain. It was really weird. It was a very small, like here.
Yeah.
It was like almost like when twins kind of absorb each other, and the only thing in her that didn't quite fully go was that portion of her brain, and
Okay.
she had a very interesting case of DID where alters were stuck in different timelines. One alter was stuck at 7, but when aged up to like age 20, couldn't remember the times when they were younger, and their persecutor really like abused that little one when she was little, you know. So we got like a peek at what it could be, but we didn't understand it or process it at the time. It wasn't until probably a year and a half, 2 years later that one of our friends, we were talking on Skype, and one of our friends, we're sitting there having a conversation. Max was out, and then Ashley switched out and went on an angry rant for 2 hours. And Max came back and was trying to continue the conversation that was happening beforehand.
Hmm.
Our friend was like, did you realize what just happened?
Yeah.
And you know, we weren't having the same conversation. Our friend knew what DID was. She was a couple of years older than us. And she, you know, she explained to Max, and Max was just devastated. Max was trying to like figure out exactly what the hell happened, and Ashley was going,
Hmm.
"Oh, jeez." Um,
Yeah, I think that's one thing as well. I think when it sort of comes to light that you might have it, and you sort of, it is like a slap in the face, sort of like the realization sort of hits you, but then you go straight into denial.
mhm,
So it's like you're like whoa, and then it's sort of like nah, that's no way, and then it is. It's like you're like nah, it can't be, and then it's like then you just sort of like you're like sort of, and then when like you hear like what the main causes, what they think the main causes are, and they're like, oh yeah, traumatic childhood. It's like then you try to think about your childhood, and then that just sets you off again. You
yeah,
just sort of it's just like a vicious loop, and just like oh, but it's very strange when you first realize, and it's very frightening. I think to and there's no, I mean, the support meant in the mental health here in the UK, it's not really that supportive at first. I think it's because of there's not that many well they say there's not that many systems. Yeah, there's loads of systems in the world, but trying to find another system to talk to, there isn't any really. Like I mean, like now with the invention like the internet, and it's like getting a lot more easier to contact other systems. But even going back 4 or 5 years, when YouTube was still more about doing like being an idiot and jumping off cliffs and sort of stuff like that, before sitting down and actually going, look, I have a mental health problem. So like like back then, it was like we were so scared. Like no one really knew exactly what um, what our next step was, and then like there was no one really to ask us, like, for someone just to say it's okay, you can you'll survive, it's okay. And I think there are that's what just some people just need to hear that, especially when you're like feeling when you're having emotions pushed on you, and you're overwhelmed because you're having to be like, oh, I might have this severe condition. And it's like, and then someone just saying it's okay can make one also feel a bit better than normal, and then it can like spread like wildfire through the actual system.
Yeah.
Right, let's see.
Yeah, and just going back to, we were 14 at the time, talking online to our friends, and
Mhm.
I think it was not senior, it might have been senior year of high school. We told some of our friends, and this just goes to show like how stigmatized it can be and how people can think. One person that we thought was one of our best friends said, we told them about our trauma. We said what our trauma was, just vaguely, and let our small group of friends know. And one of our best friends was like, um, this disorder, it's because of repeated trauma, and severe trauma. What you went through wasn't enough to give you this disorder, and it really it really just made us go, well, maybe we are faking, so
Mhm.
it's really important to know that, like, one person's opinion that is close to you can really affect how you feel about yourself and what you know and are going through. So it is important to have other systems for support, and we didn't have that in high school.
Yeah,
I think everybody who was doing the DID thing started when we went to college. So,
yeah.
um, in high school, it was just like, we're alone. Nobody else is a system. I don't know how to connect with anybody. All my
Hmm.
system friends are online, and
Yeah.
it's just really hard. So I guess starting this channel kind of went with the fact that we were alone when we figured it out, and we didn't want other people to be alone, sorting through it. We wanted
Yeah,
somebody for them to relate to.
I think that's what a lot of systems sort of. I think that's one of our reasons why we did as well, because it's sort of a therapy for us as well, to actually sort of like know that like what we're saying is actually getting through, and people are like, yeah, that's okay as well. Because I mean, the DID community that we've actually like the only, I mean, we've only really scraped the tip of it, and the people that we've actually chatted to, and that it's just like for them just to say how you doing every day, it just sort of uplifts you, and that's what I think you need, especially when it's on your darker days as well. From someone just to say sort of like, "Hi, we love you." It's like there is still love in the air. It's not all you just want to climb under a blanket and just waste the day away. So yeah, I think the whole the community of the DID YouTubers is needed, and it's going to help the small the younger systems, because that's what they need. The younger systems need the help because they're the ones that need the help the most. Well, we all need help, but they're the ones that actually need at least a little bit of guidance, so they know. Look, you need to go to a therapist. You need to make sure that this is the line that you're going to go around, because if you are going to go down towards that, it's not like a quick fix. It's a long road, and it's a windy road, and it's just someone just to say that it makes it so much easier. Then you at least sort of like have a goal in mind, like rather than just being like, oh, I might have this, and then it's like,
Yeah.
and then
And like, we don't fully support self-diagnosis. We do, but we don't. Because we understand that certain people can't have access to therapy. Certain
yeah,
people's parents are just like, absolutely not. You don't need a therapist. Um, you know, and some people just can't afford it, or countries don't offer it, or things like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
like, our opinion on that is when we were younger, the way we saw that we had DID wasn't just our friend phone call that we had that pointed out Ashley to us. It was
Mhm.
all the other evidence. We had journals of different alters being angry, sad, upset. They did this or that.
Yeah.
We had alters that acted out and got us in trouble, and Max would be
Mhm.
like, I didn't do this. What are you talking about? And just feel really upset because our parents would, yell at us, or Max in particular, and Max
Yeah.
wouldn't know exactly what happened until they saw the evidence afterwards. Um, so, we don't really support fully self-diagnosis. We always encourage people to go see a therapist, but there are
Mhm.
signs. There are always signs.
I think self-diagnosis is more like a stepping stone, sort of like so you sort of realize. I mean, because I mean, self-diagnosis is great for certain conditions, but I don't think self-diagnosis for a condition like DID really is something because you don't know yourself when you have DID. So it's like how could you say I have this, but you don't fully understand who you are. So like it's a stepping stone. Like it should be your first step to go into a therapist and seeking the help. Sort of like, okay, there's something wrong. I mean, because when we first did it, it took us a year to walk through into the health. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it's called. It's like the mental health sort of
System.
yeah. That's it. But yeah, it took us a year. Like we went in, and they'd said something, and it sort of like it threw us so much that we didn't go back for almost a year. And then it got to a point where we're like, yeah, we need to sort this out. We have to keep going back no matter what they say. And then that started our journey. So I think if we did a self-diagnosis, I think that would have set us back even more because we would have upset ourselves and we would have put ourselves in the. So we as a system we're not really into self-diagnosis. I mean, I understand some people you're free to go for self-diagnosis, but if you believe you have a traumatic experience and you need to go for therapy.
Right.
Uh,
Our thing with our
it,
system, when we were going through that process and finding the
mhm.
journals and seeing all of that going on, like we had a base knowledge, but our thing was our protectors wouldn't let us talk in therapy the way we needed to talk. Our protectors decided that no, we're not ready for that, and
Yeah,
we did have self-diagnosis for quite a few. We had our official diagnosis earlier this year. I think it was in January or February that we got our official diagnosis. Um, and like for us, it was more so that we had so much evidence. Like Max didn't know what was going on most of the time, and so we had like journals and notebooks and things that Max couldn't explain. We got in trouble, like we said. Um,
yeah.
so like, I don't know what to say. Sorry, somebody. Um,
Right. Are we reading comments? Because I don't even know. Hunter, that's really really good. Okay, the good things away from. I think they're chatting and we're not even paying attention to it. Um,
yeah, they're talking amongst
I feel
themselves
like
while listening.
yeah, but that's good. That's good that they actually are helping out because that's a way of therapy as well. Just like talking to someone, it's just opening up. I think that's the hardest one. Is you just need to open up to at least one person. Uh,
Um,
now see now with Ether posting up, I can't. The little orange thing just makes me look at it. It's like a pigeon, like the shiny thing. Just like what? There's something written. What's been written? Just so I can just. But it's not even like it's just because it's you. It's just the fact that there's something like a change in colour. It's just like, oh, what's that? That's it. Um, when people ask. Yeah, it is. It is, and it normally goes into autopilot as well when people ask how are you.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, fine.
for us, it just felt like there was just no denying it at a certain point, and at that point going forward, it was more about trying to find ways to cope and working with other systems that we had contact with to see how they were getting help as well, because like our protectors would not let us talk to therapists until we got out of our house. And so for us, it
Okay.
was talking to other systems, trying to like figure out how we could increase our communication, so we could tell our protectors, hey, no, we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
And
I mean, with systems, do you know how many systems are in your local area? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say.
there's at least 20.
Okay, and how many mile radius would that be? Would you say?
30 mile radius.
Okay, that's pretty good because in 25 miles of where we are from, there's one other system, and you have to remember how big one other diagnosed system. It's not even like they're not even letting me talk to any of the other systems because we would like to talk to other systems so we can help other systems and they can help us. And I mean, you have to remember the UK from where I am now to go up to the top of Scotland. Now I'm almost at the bottom of like if you draw a straight line up the UK, I'm at the bottom, just south of London. And it's only around about 600 miles to the top of Scotland. So like the UK is not as big as most people think it is. It's really small. It looks big on a map, but it's not that big. I think it fits in a couple of the states in America as well. So like having that is like wow. There's like it's such a thing just trying to find another system to actually connect with because like I think systems need a community. You need to sort of somewhere just to sort of validate you to make you feel more validated, not just like oh yeah I'm a system sort of validation, more like to sort of like to say yeah that's just how it is. Um,
And it's like a way of saying I understand, and it's like, oh my god, nobody's ever understood before. You know, that feeling of like I'm not insane, I'm not crazy.
totally. No, it is. It's just like, and like when you talk to them and you're like, this is what it does for me. You could like, and everyone says like, yeah, every system's differently. Yeah, we all are different, but we all go through the same sort of things. It's just like so like when I say like a persecutor's been an arsehole today, someone would turn around and be like, yeah, same here, because that's just the way that's just the way it is. It's just like it just makes us sort of like go like really just really and it's sort of it's one of the things where and trying to connect as well you sort of you need a sort of connection as well. The connection can be I don't even know what I'm saying now, fucking hell. I
Valid.
don't know. No, it's totally gone. It's totally gone. um, I'm right now I'm thinking about ice cream so see, like I can be talking about something so serious, and then like right now, I've got, the fact that I just want to go get an ice cream. So it's just the way it is. It's quite just yeah. Right now, I'm just slippy slidey. Oh yeah. Right, let's see what everyone's questions. There are a few systems in the UK. Yeah. Or you mean just officially diagnosed? Officially diagnosed, blob. There are loads in the UK. It's just the fact that it's so hard to get the full DID diagnosis because what they'll do is they will say it's a split personality disorder, which pretty much is DID, but it's just a different way of saying it. It's more of a way of the medical side to it. So like that's the one thing that they would put on you. What's it called? So yeah, they'll class it as a split personality disorder here in the UK is what they'll push for you. And I mean that's still on the spectrum of the DID. But yeah, why am I talking about split personality?
DID, but not quite.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like, it is. I mean, it's the whole spectrum of the whole dissociation. Um, but yeah, fucking hell, motherfucker.
Sounds like such outdated stuff.
Yeah, But yeah, I mean, it's the whole. It's when it comes down to it, it's just like there's so many therapy, like especially when it depends on the therapist or when they were trained to if they're keeping updated with certain things. So it's just I don't even know.
Yeah. We can move on to a different topic now, because
Yeah, I think so.
well,
Let's talk about ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream? Right, so where are we? Let's go off a bit a second. Self-diagnosis.
yeah.
We
And
do have
I
formal diagnosis, but
that people don't really talk about is like the physical pain that can come with DID or even just PTSD. I feel like
yeah,
that's a thing that nobody really talks about. You know, a lot of the systems we know, like a lot of people who have PTSD or PTSD, you know, they go through a lot of physical pains. We have back pain, constant knee pain, shoulder pain. Um,
hmm
we're just we chronically hurt all the time.
yeah.
And
It's like the body's damaged, and it's just like yeah,
yeah, and I feel like people just don't see the connection between, you know, the brain hurting and that influences how your body hurts, because you don't get the rest you need. Therefore, like the body starts to break down on its own, and
yeah,
you know, it's really it's true. You know, it's really hard sometimes because you can't really do anything about it. You know, we've done physical therapy, we've done tried to exercise more, we walk with a cane occasionally to help, um, and it's just digestive issues plus trauma are super normal. Yeah, we have so many stomach issues. Ulcers.
Did I just see you dab to the word ulcers? Because right now I'm so blended. I don't know if I'm hallucinating shit. So did you really? Oh, you did.
Gavin said
Oh
ulcers.
fuck, shit.
um,
Yeah. Oh man. It's like you also don't like. There's also that's another topic. People don't talk about hallucinations. We're not going to talk about it now, but people don't really talk about that.
God.
But yeah, I understand where you are coming from with the fact of just it's just fucking
We can talk
hell.
about the mental stuff here in a
Yeah.
minute, you know, because we have that too. But yeah, no, the body aches and stuff. They, you know, they can be debilitating. Um,
Mhm.
like a lot of the time, we do have to stay in bed or, you know, not move around as much, just because of our physical issues, and you know, it affects other things we do too. Just day to day life things, trying to get
Yeah.
chores done, we have to, you know, set limits for ourselves so we don't do too many in one day, because the next day we will just be in bed the entire day because of what we did the previous day.
And you'll get the three floored house. Wow.
We're hoping having our own space, our own like open floor plan where we can decide where we want to be, will help with being able to move around more.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I spoke up and I had no idea my digestive issues were right into my mental issues. After a while of like severe stomach issues, you can almost feel the correlation of anxiety and the stomach acid. Oh god, but that is so true. Like digestive issues are so connected to mental health. We've had chronic stomach pain since we were like 6 years old.
Yeah. I think they call it. Oh shit. They call it abdominal. Oh shit. I know the word. Fucking tell me the word. Uh, they call it an abdominal migraine. Is what it's actually classed as. When you have issues with your stomach when it's caused from traumatic things. So pretty much it's like a brain. Your brain's telling you to have problems, like a headache, but in your stomach.
I've
Uh,
never heard that.
yeah, so
But it's good to talk to other systems.
why you need more viewers.
That's it. That's it. I mean, the hardest thing is the fact that it's like I'm so slippy right now as well. So it's like I've got everyone just like around and just being just us really, and I don't know. So it's one of the things where like some days like I could be fantastic with information, and some days it's like I'm a wet tissue. Like you ain't getting shit out of me. You know, like it's sort of like I'm looking up and like I don't know, just deal with it. It's like I think someone asked me a question and I was like I really wasn't in the mood to answer it, and then I was about to send my answer, but I was really short with them as well. I was like, no, that's not the right answer, and you know it's not. Like I'm talking to myself while I'm writing this, and it's like just I'm not in the right mind frame to actually give you the proper information. So it's like it's hard sometimes to be like, yeah, I can give you. I got loads of information, but sometimes you might just get the short answer rather than the long drawn out answer, like the answer that might make it so you understand it, rather than the fact of just like just shut the fucking door and just leave it. Just leave it. Don't even touch that bit of trauma. Like it's like yeah, just leave it alone. Kick it to one side and fucking walk on.
Definitely. Yeah, no, that's somebody says, speaking of physical side effects, do any of you ever wake up tired even after 8 to 9 hours of sleep? All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
It's like our brain doesn't fully rest. Our brain doesn't shut down, long enough. I feel like almost like this isn't just a DID thing. I feel like this is a PTSD thing, because you see this in other trauma disorders. Um, the brain doesn't fully go into REM, the REM sleep cycles. And so your REM cycles actually get interrupted, and it's almost like you're sleeping but you're not resting.
Yeah, if you actually have one of the new, we actually have a smartwatch, and it actually monitors our sleep. And you see our REM when we actually do sleep. It's just like it's like a wave. It's just like like just constantly up and down because of that. We actually don't sleep that much. We are actually classed as insomniacs. We run on about 2 hours sleep every couple of days, and that's it. Um, and like so when we do sleep, it's like shit, that wasn't enough, but the fact is we're awake. And someone did say something about do you switch? Can you switch in your sleep? Yes, we do switch. Sometimes you can go to bed, and then once you fall asleep, another alter will take hold of the body, and then they get up and move their ass around, and it's like, damn, I'm feel tired this morning. But then you wake up and your house is clean because they've got up and clean. So it's like you know the story of the shoemaker. I'm sure that he had DID. It wasn't fairies, it was just DID. Like, at night, one of his elders was just there banging away, cobbling away, making some shoes.
Yeah,
It sounds like, oh my god, yeah.
but yeah, we have issues getting to sleep. But when we go to sleep, we sleep for too long, um,
Hmm.
and we never feel properly rested. So like we'll have insomnia episodes, but once we fall asleep, we're out,
Hmm.
and we just like it feels like 12 hours of sleep the other day was what it took to get us to like proper rest. And it's just really hard to try and switch our brain off. Um,
Yeah,
and we have very few days where we feel properly rested, which again goes into our physical, well-being. Um,
yeah.
and a lot of times we'll feel sore because we didn't sleep very well. Yeah, switching in your sleep is just like a big thing.
Sorry, what were you speaking about? Fuck.
Um, switching in our sleep, not sleeping
Hmm.
well, physical damages that DID and PTSD can have.
Yeah, it's what I think is with sleeping is just nightmare. Just try. Sometimes when you just try and go to sleep, you're like, and your doesn't want to shut, and like everything's just going on. It's like it takes so long to go to sleep. But then if some don't even know. Yeah. Fucking dickhead.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. I don't know. No, I'm telling it right now. I do this. Okay. I'm back. Yeah. Okay. Hello, my darlings. I'm back. It's me, Mikey again.
like
I, hello. How are you doing, darling? The screen's changed. What's he done?
we're
Okay, I don't
streaming
know,
on
but screen's changed. I can see we're streaming, but is it working better now? I
it's
don't
a
know.
little laggy. We can hear you. It's just a little laggy on the.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I don't know. Hello, my darlings in the chat. Oh, I don't know. Um, I'm just getting. Oh, why that? Okay, fine. Okay, I will. If I not sleep, my brain just starts talking about this and that and this and things over there and these things over here and over there. Yeah, that happens there. I get yeah, that's it. That really happens when you just can't shut off. Or some other ultras there singing, I know a song that'll get on your nerves. Um, that happens to me all the time. Yeah, it's the ID for you, isn't it? Hi there, Matty System. How you doing? Um, it's me, Mikey. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to deal with when your body doesn't do what you want it to do, and you can't get the rest that you know you need.
Yeah, I know that one. When like we are horrible when we go to sleep. We don't sleep that much. We only sleep a couple of hours and then we're like up and it's like we've been hit with the Energizer Bunny and we just like got so much energy. We have to deal with that.
Right, yeah. No, it can definitely be. Oh man. Sorry, I'm getting dissociated now.
It's me, innit? It's
No,
my
no.
voice. It's doing it to you.
Wait,
We
so
were, we were talking about Ashley, and for some reason Splinter had something to say, but only just registered that we were talking about Ashley.
Oh, okay. It takes time.
Yeah, no, it
There's a lot of
trickles,
space in there
trickles
for him to
down.
get through, isn't it? There's
I
loads of space for him to get through. That's it. Lag in the
my
brain.
brain in dial-up mode. Rapid switching at bedtime, we used to. So,
Mm. Rapid switching. We don't really. We have to be in a quite a different. We have to be quite stressed to go into a rapid strip. We have to go We have to be quite stressed to go rapid switching. Um, like when if there's something really wrong, that's when we do it. It's like boom, 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 and then one after the other. I don't. All you heat for just now notice there's a tiny thumbnail on in the corner of your phone. I don't.
I
I
as
don't
we
know.
look out here in the corner.
Oh, you sound it. I don't even see it. Hold on, I got to have a look now. Oh yeah, it is. It's covering the ether system. What are we doing now?
cover.
I just see now the problem with never wanting to go to bed. The trash can system. Go sleep on the sofa then, isn't it? That will help. Is that a South Coast accent I hear? We are from Dorset originally. Natalie, we are from St Ives, Cornwall. So yeah, you do hear the accent. The buddy grew up there until we were about 14. So I'm the one stuck with the accent. The others don't have it. can't even see that. He got it so small. And look, I can't see it, but we got two pairs of glasses right next to us.
Oh, we need new glasses.
All right, what we got now? We got is this when we like nap at 5 p.m.? I don't know. I don't know. Do you nap at 5 p.m.? I don't know. Dark Princess. Yes, that happens as less often. I do believe we have Alter that is more active at night. But yes. Switching can happen at night, especially when some trauma might have happened quite a lot at night. So that might be a sort of a trigger. Darkness can be a trigger to a lot of alters too, and the time of day as well. It's like in the morning, you'll will notice that Mister is one of our alters. He'll come out more in the morning than during the day because of we believe he had something to do in the morning. So he's mostly our morning routine.
I feel that we've got alters that basically refuse to front any time besides night. Like, yeah, a lot of us are all like, we're not safe unless it's dark outside. Got ones that'll only front during the night, and we'll get freaked out if there's even a light on. Like the one last night was just like, I'm not even supposed to be out. I'm in the chat.
I know that. Are you okay there, Critic System?
Yeah. That was so convincing.
It really did. You know that, right? I totally believed you.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to solidify. This is Splinter.
Okay. Hello, Splinter. I'm Mikey. So, what's your name? Me. What that? So, what's your name? Me. I'm just me. I don't want. I would do my name myself. I don't know. I don't. Hi there, my darling. How's the fun?
Captions over Max one.
Yeah, the critic system they cheated and they won. And everyone knows it. That makes sense. I tell you I was self-dying. Yeah, you don't really notice until someone says that. That the fact of you might be switchy at that time of day because that when things might have happened. And then like we used to when we first started, we used to like write when every time someone switched, we'd write it down and find out like you'd see patterns in the times. But now it's a bit different because we're over that little bit of trauma. I don't know. Wait, what is the time? It's 20 past 12. Okay, I don't know. You're making me hungry watching you eat now, though.
I have to have something.
That's okay, you can eat. It's just making us hungry, isn't it? Our little only fronts at night, and darkness is usually the only time we feel more relaxed. That's understandable.
Yeah, we have issues with people fronting at night because we have nighttime trauma.
Yeah.
So night doesn't feel safe for us like it does for a lot of systems.
Oh no, we don't. I think we're the same as that. We actually would. It was quite bad. So the night time's not great for us either.
It's like there's that are good. It's like the earlier nighttime are okay. Once you hit 3 a.m., that's a bad nighttime.
Totally. Hey, that's where we just start partying, eh?
3 a.m. is when it gets real wild.
That's where you can start getting naked.
You start hallucinating. It's great.
Oh shit. Hello, I've just signed in as a guest account, so there's absolutely no self-promoting. LOL. Are you able to answer questions about? Okay, Roseanne. I don't know.
I don't know if we can answer questions about YouTube. We barely know how to work it ourselves.
If we could answer the question, we'll try, but we can't give you a 100% question on that one.
Not certainty, but we will do our best.
No, with my life, I'm just the one. I'm the party animal of our system, so I get to dance, and I like to dance. So I want to dance. It's up and down, but mostly good. I don't know. I'm not the only one scared of dark. We have a night light. Okay. Onyx, you know how it is. You can come partying with us. That's okay.
Oh yeah. Oh man, what were we talking about?
Uh,
I feel like we were talking about something
no.
just kind of busted forward.
It's not really that professional. It's not. Honestly, it looks shit. It just looks really good on camera. It's so crap. It's so bootleg as well. It's just the lights that make it look good, and the fact that we got a good microphone. The rest is just like shat.
Sounds like it's ice cream dance party time.
I'll bring the glitter. I'll bring the glitter.
May here, right?
I will. I will. Woo, woo. I don't know. I love dancing. I like it too. I have nightlight too. I'm 49. Have to have clothes it close to. I don't know. We normally have the bathroom light on, but that's just because it's on. Uh, so if we need to pee, we don't have to try and find the switch. Okay, that's fine. Audio and lighting, not everything is for video. Yeah, I like it. It's just when we first started, we like look at all the YouTubers and they're all like, it's just like they've got this really great backgrounds, and we're like, we're quite minimalistic. We don't really like a lot of shit. So it's like we need to use light. So we got the lights and it looks really good, and so that's it. Yes, the glitter. We love glitter. I don't know. I got a sore leg. It's quite stiff. He's like sort of had it under the fucking chair. Wait, what were we talking about? I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Welcome to our dissociation screen.
Honey.
Beautiful examples of our community.
Full examples of our community just sitting here like, I don't know what's happening.
What are we talking about? I don't know who I am.
Honestly,
Oh shit.
that section, apparently our roof needs to be a little bit more insulated, but he's gonna have that, and so that's good. He'll just do it at the same time as the roof shingles, probably.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah, your dad's helping us out a lot with house buying, like what's getting repaired and stuff before we move it.
At least you're not going into a shed. Wait. I don't know. There's no questions in the chat, so I don't really know.
Like, we were talking about something before I switched out, and
Also pull up.
My favorite toy for comfort.
Oh yeah, sleep.
Right. Right. Are you, Splinter, are you laughing at what I just said? Because I got a really dirty thought when you said that.
No, I was laughing about the comment that says we're talking about how acrylic mopped the floor with everyone.
I don't know. That's it. Be like, "Alright." Yeah, Alex, that's quite right. We are like that. It's like, what my ear.
And nobody's
We do.
giving us hints on what we were talking about.
No, that's
No,
it. I
everyone
don't,
just
be,
leaving
I
us to
don't
try
even
and
know
figure
chat
it
knows.
out.
I think
That's
it's darkness at nighttime. Like, it's sleep switching during your sleep.
But we were talking about something else.
Oh, right.
Not just
I don't know.
talking about what goes into your sleep, just contributed.
Physical pain.
Yeah,
Chronic pain.
the physical stuff that goes along with it.
Oh, okay. I know. Okay, we're sort of on track now. Um, sometimes having an ongoing dream, dislike watching a movie. Yeah, kind of be like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks, chat, for no thing. Hey, thanks for giving us no hints and no help
Is it-
whatsoever.
What if
is it-
and they did?
I don't think so. I think chat is like a minute, maybe 30 seconds behind us.
Okay, encrypted infos is
I hello, encrypted angels. How you doing? Yeah, no one's really helping us. Maybe you could help us.
But yeah.
There we go. Physical side effects.
After we yell at chat, thanks. Yeah, no, I guess another thing is people were talking about our body things, but also the headaches. The headaches that just go along with having
Yeah,
like I don't know that one thing with those who see what's it. Nice, thanks for that.
oh shit.
But yeah, so we get really bad headaches.
Mhm.
You helped. I didn't see it if you did. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, we get them too. We get them in different places. Also depends on what's happening as well. Like if it's a switch, you get a switch headache, and if it's like stress, you get a stressy headache. But it's like trying to pinpoint it. Sometimes it gets quite hard. But like a switch for us, it feels like someone's just sort of like got the palm of their hand and slapped us on our forehead. So it's like a knock like that, and that's what it feels like, and it just like radiates throughout the whole of the head
Yeah,
for us.
we get cluster headaches sometimes behind our eye, like just one eye. We get cluster headaches, and we were worried about that for a little while because sometimes it'll make our vision go black.
Yeah.
We were reading up on it, and it sounds like it's a usual thing for stress. So that's one thing we get definitely.
hmm
And then we also get, what are they called when they're on the line of your, they're on certain lines of your brain,
I,
like
I, I know what you're talking about. It feels like a finger just over your head, like someone's just grabbed your head with their hand, and they're pulling on it.
yeah. We also get the ones that go along the lines of your brain, so you have different parts, and we have like line. You can feel it right here. People can't see where I'm talking about, but you can feel it. It's
They're
but it's like on the
right, my
line.
darlings. They're putting in right ear on their head, so you know they're putting in right ear because this is my channel now. You're welcome to the Fallout channel,
Mike
and
is
they're
taking
putting in
over.
right here. So I don't even know. I almost broke the glasses. Don't do that. It'll kill me.
We get headaches right along that line. And, we had an alarm go off. But we have right along those lines when we get front stuck sometimes.
hmm
That's not like the headaches we get up here in the front of our head are mostly histamine headaches.
Yeah,
Those are
that's what we do.
somebody's pressing to get out. Somebody's like, no, let me out. I want out. Whereas uh, whereas the right hand side is kind of like we get it mostly on the right hand side for cluster headaches, stress headaches, being front stuck. We get that on the right hand side, and Sorry, reading comments. But yeah,
That's okay. It's okay.
that affects us, 90% of the time. We don't really talk about it because we forget about it because it's just like constant.
Hmm.
Sorry, just responding to questions. I promise. I had something I was going to say.
You can't hear, maybe try to reload your screen.
Mel, how your question? How long have you known your system? Personally, myself, but I'm quite new to the system, so only a year for me. But I believe that the rest of the system I've known for about 9 years, 8 9 years is what they tell me. I come in.
We literally get all the types of headaches, so do we. We're just talking about the different types of ones and kind of what they mean for us.
We get those ones that are like directly behind your eyes.
Those
That's
are
the one.
headaches.
Yeah.
Ah, they're the fucking worst. It's like someone's trying to poke your eye out from the inside.
That's like one of our tells, like when we're about to get like real switchy. If there's like gonna be some serious, someone from another level coming up kind of switch.
It's okay. We fucking yeah. No, I know. Right, we are so blended right now. It's okay. Usually people say a year or two. So we are quite an old system too. Our body age is a little bit up there than most of the others. The body is actually 34, so we're a little bit older than most of the other systems as well. So we've known for a little bit longer. But yeah, no, other systems could still know. It's just, but it's one of the things where being an older body, it's a little bit different. It's a bit weird, especially like having to explain. Like we've known for a long time because we're old. Our body's old as fuck to us. So especially when there's only one that's actually the body's age. Everyone else is like not normal. Like we have one that doesn't have an age, one that's like old as time itself, and then we have the rest are all under the age of the body. So it's one of them things where I don't even know. Fucking hell, Mikey pissed the fuck off you. Know? He's trying to answer as well at the same time. So like in my head, I'm trying to do my thoughts, but I'm thinking like Mikey as well. So like when you're trying to get your train of thought and you're thinking along the lines, I'm doing it in his voice. Bastard.
Oh.
It really is. So she's like we're quite verbal. We're like when especially like when we get to this like so that they know that they can hear the fact that what I'm upset with what they're doing. We believe we've been known for longer than that, but we say 8 years because that's roughly when we started going for the diagnosis. A lot happened when hold on how so cult was when so that was 2008. So around 2008 we became aware there was something wrong. So that's roughly when we first sort of got aware. about 2008, so about 12 years.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we were 14.
Yeah, we were 14 too. We found out at like the same time.
Yeah, it was like just before we turned 14, when we were dating this one guy, and it was just like Dante, no, I think it was Diane and Kate, like going back and forth, like, how should we go about dating in high school? And we just had like a big old conscious argument. It was really weird. Back when there was
Okay.
Yeah, we only had 7 when we figured it out.
I think we were smaller than that. I think we were only there was only about 5 that was around. But as I say, like our inner world is extremely weird. Like we have a place that only some of us we're afraid of. We call it the darkness. It's like an arch, and alters can appear out of that fucking place. They just like turn up and be like, "Hello, I'm here now." So honestly we believe that it's bigger down there, but none of us will go near it to go down. It's sort of like it's the weirdest feeling. So that's why we don't dig too deep. We don't dig too, we don't kick the can too much at the moment. At the moment we're functioning fine. We don't need to go kick the can.
New altars are actually gonna pop up, and it's like we can't help it. It's like that one altar that someone was talking about. My God.
I think we did it to each other because you're just like, as soon as you said what we were talking about, it slipped out my mind. Oh man, that's crazy. It just slipped out my mind.
Yeah, but Ethel was talking about one of the altars, and I don't even know who he was talking about.
Yeah.
I had a point. What was my point?
I think we were. Hold on. We were talking about altars just popping up in your inner world.
Oh yeah,
The new altars showing in our world.
yeah. But like, it was definitely a stress response to get that altar to pop forward. And I don't know what my point was going off of that, but they just pop up. It's not like, I don't know. It's almost like they're there and we're just uncovering them as we go.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, it's like how we explain it. Is like in the space there's like piles of just trauma, and you go kick one, an alt might pop out of it like a hobo, just like hiding in this little pile of trauma, and it's like sort of jump out, and it's like, "Hi, you have to now deal with me." But yeah, that's just sort of rather like it's like you don't want you to sort of like you got to step through your trauma and do it slowly, or you're just going to keep kicking everything, and then you're just going to get a million people turn up and be like, "Oh, hi there, deal with it," because that's what it normally is. It's normally like, "Hello, you now have to deal with me in your life," and just we're dealing. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, about the darkness is probably what I'm talking about. Oh. But we're gonna have to do a video on that because it's so hard to explain of what it is and the fear we feel with it. So, inner worlds are just. Our one seems crap, man. Our one is crap. Our one is crap. I want to change it. Shit. I'll swap, man. Anyone want a Fallout shelter? Can have it. Fucking piece of shit. So, it really is a shit fucking inner world. It is. So, like when I watch like people, they're like, "Oh, I have castles and all this." It's like, I have a dungy Fallout shelter with the power don't even work half the time. The fact that we have a little monster that runs around in it and he fucking jumps out in the dark and scares you. The fact that it smells, it's constantly damp because it's fucking leaking the cement, like the puddles are coming through the cement and all this. It's like, oh, fucking shit. And then you like see people like, yeah, like said the Ether's like world on the Minecraft over there. I was like, fuck, I wish I could go in there on holiday. It's like fuck out that shit. I have to go back into a fucking dirty fucking thing.
It's both great
I
and
have to go back
horrible
in.
at the same time.
Shit, we'd come, man. Fucking, we're coming, mate. Fucking on the holiday. Just come out, fucking out of our Fallout shelter. But yeah, we have to deal with it, and it's just like, oh no, it is really just like it's like but it's weird though. I think what I think when we were creating it, it was more the fact that we needed somewhere safe to go, and our body is very mathematical minded. So if what's more safer than a fallout shelter? There's not really many places. So that's why we have to deal with it. But the thing is though, that's just what we deal with. But we would bitch about it, but it's something that we have to do. We have to do. So just I wish that I could see a daylight in our world, rather than just seeing dark, like sort of 1940s 50s like electrical like lights and stuff.
Use duct tape on it. Duct tape fixes everything.
Don't work. Don't work. Don't work. It don't work.
We want to build an actual fallout shelter when we get to our house. We're gonna start digging.
Oh, I just pictured you there with one of them little, little like plastic spades about that big, like the kids' ones in the sand pit. You just sitting there digging, because that's what a little would do. One of our little would do that. Our little would be like, "Oh yeah, I'll dig a hole." He'll get the smallest spade and just sit there digging, thinking he's got a big spade as well. Be like, "Yeah, I'm digging away." But yeah, so taking about 40 years. But there you go.
Long-term project.
Thank you very much, Onyx.
I think the next
Maybe need to explore.
was the hallucinations that can come with CID, which
Yeah,
it can definitely make the diagnosis process a lot harder and make people say, "No, you're just schizophrenic."
Or
yeah, schizoid fractures. Yeah.
You know, we get those too. They're not terrible. They're not terrible anymore. I think Keeper is one of the ones that get them most severely because Keeper sees emotion and color, and
Okay.
they usually get hallucinations, and we have to have somebody present when they drive because they have seen things dart across the road before and swerve.
Yeah.
So you have to have somebody else present to try to calm that down.
Oh, we had that for a while, but now we'll just hit it, whatever it is. It's like if any animal. I know it sounds really cruel, but we have had hallucinations where we've seen things like I'd rather hit something and then deal with it then than actually hallucinate and then not hit something and then not like swerve off the road and then kill like 10 people sort of thing. So yeah, it's pretty much just. But we have quite a modern car now, so our car has like all like children impact sensors and that on the side. So like if I'm driving my car and something like the size of a cat, my car would actually automatically start braking. So it's like the modern technology is actually catching up to make it a lot easier for us. But it's quite annoying though sometimes, like when you want to drive and you're like getting a bit of road rage, and you want to go like quite close to someone, and the car's like the car's slowing itself down. So it's like, you bastard fucking thing, just go faster. And the car's like slowing, like dragging you back so you're at a safe distance and that. So, but yeah, modern technology is really going to help. I think in 10 years, DID systems are going to have it so much easier because of the way technology is going. It's like just like with having Amazon Alexas, having either Googles and that. Just to remind yourself, like just saying, like in 20 minutes, do a reminder to do take your medicine, stuff like that. It's just like you don't like when before we had any of this, it was like we'd forget to take medicine. And we were like, yeah, I took my medicine, and they'd be sitting on the side, and they'd be like, yeah, and we'd have arguments because we've had a flashback, and we've taken our medicine, but we're remembering last week we've taken our medicine. So it's like,
You need to jump off.
Oh, I just need to grab my phone charger.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can you grab a pillow or a cushion? My butt's hurting. I don't have our gaming chair. We have a gaming chair, and I'm excited for that to be shown.
all right,
We bought a chair for work, and then we quit work, like 4 weeks ago.
yeah. Right. It's hallucinating, like seeing here in the world.
Yeah,
hold on.
too. We get the inner world, outer world. It's almost like there was a movie. It was a ghost movie about people having dreams and stuff. But it's like it's spilling over. It's like we have glass water.
Like a blend.
Yeah, it kind of spills over. And so sometimes, oh my God, my way of speaking, I have a damaged trachea in our world, so it's hard to speak sometimes.
Take your time.
But some alters when they front, they'll think, they'll see some things that would be inner world, and they're like, oh, that's cool, and it's actually not. They're it's almost like they're halfway fronting, and that can have a weird effect on us. Usually, that doesn't happen while we're driving, thank goodness. But when it does happen, when we're in like a grocery store and stuff, sometimes we'll knock things over.
Yeah. When you don't see things, and they like walk into things as well. We normally walk into a lot of things. Is our main thing. Like we're just walking and it's like, oh crap. Right. I don't even know. Yeah. It's, damn. Man, I'm switchy tonight. Tell ya.
Well, you're talking with another system.
I think it's all the excitement of actually. It is. It's like. It's also one of the things that's like, yeah, whatever. Just deal with it. They know what I'm going to go through. So if I'm switching, it's fine. I think that's what it is because we're normally quite careful about switching.
Yeah, I feel like it's different.
And like.
It's different when you're chatting with another system or two systems than when you're just alone streaming, because you kind of have that permission to be yourself. It's not quite so scary because you're going with systems that understand.
Yeah, it's like you got backup. So it's like you got someone there that sort of like knows what you're going through. They're not going to judge you the fact that you're there switching and just not knowing who you are. Fucking hell, that's one thing. It's really getting it.
Mage loves being center of attention, and those of you who can't see her, she's like right there. She's that black blob on our screen.
Yeah, because you're now watching the Fallout Systems channel.
I know, you guys have taken over.
So, shit, I don't even know. Oh, I lost the chat, man. My phone went onto fucking sleep mode. Right, there we go. Oh, what's everyone else? What's people saying? Keeping a normal schedule is difficult. Yeah, I think for everyone's it's hard. Try having to make videos as well in that schedule.
Oh yeah, so we actually, for our schedule, when we're in a solid place, and we can maintain something, we have alarms on our phone for every single thing throughout the day. Waking up, brushing our teeth, taking a shower, making sure we take our medications, breakfast in the morning, doing our things throughout the day, lunch, doing all of that. Like, we have an alarm for every single thing throughout the day.
Yeah.
That honestly has helped us more than anything. If we don't have something to tell us, do this now, do this here, you need to go do that, like, we're just lost.
Yeah. It's one of them things, isn't it? It's like...
Just soft meowing.
I know, I just heard it. I'm here. Hi, I'm here to see there is a new stream. Sophie, it's the fact we had problems at the end of the last one, and yeah, we're here.
And we kind of switched gears from the last stream to switch gears from roasting each other on beauty pageant stuff to talking about D&D stuff.
We try having to make videos for the schedule. Yeah, trash. It is like but then we also have a prosecutor that deletes our videos as well. So it's like, oh, I spent hours on doing that, and then just deletes our so.
Have a backup
But yeah,
file that's locked and they don't know the password for it.
the thing is though, we have to write our password down so we don't forget it, and then he finds it. So it don't work like that. It's DID, remember? You have to write things down, then the fucker will find it.
Oh yeah, just a second. Sorry. For those of you who are watching last night's stream and saw the little really enjoyed hot stuff, the wasabi to us, like the wasabi is not our type of spicy. The wasabi feels like a punch in the face rather than spice. So we were able, hopefully people will be able to see this in the thumbnail. We got hot Cheetos, so we don't have to feel like we're getting punched in the face every time we eat a chip.
Wasabi's not too bad. That's the spiciness of.
I was just thinking the same thing. I was just saying, wasabi's not bad.
To us, wasabi feels like a punch in our mouth, whereas the other stuff just feels like a savory spiciness. I'd rather the savory spiciness than the like, whoa,
The punch in the face. I'm just trying to think. We don't really get spicy crisps here. We have Doritos, but I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, the most spicy crisps I think we have are Doritos, and you get some sort of chilies in that, but they're not really spicy. We quite like spicy food, so yeah, we do like our spicy food. And not much really hits it, and it's like we've only been over to the States once, so we didn't really try a lot of foods when we were there. So it's just like, oh, really? Is it that spicy?
Things get real spicy here. Like there are stores that just sell hot sauce.
Yeah.
We've seen those in Florida.
they literally have packages of hot sauce. There's a bunch of different types of hot sauce, and our dad has one that's like hot ass sauce, and uh, there's a bunch of things.
Hot ass.
Bottle.
Yeah, it does. It has it's a donkey bottle to like something.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh shit. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, we get like a lot of spicy peppers and stuff like that. But the cat is distracting, hey?
He just flopped over on a patch of catnip that was just on the floor.
All right. So you
Yeah, the hot peppers.
yeah, we get hot peppers, but it's really strange. Like they're not majorly hot. We like people be like, oh, that's really hot. It's like not really. So we're like, I think it's just the fact that us personally, the body can take the heat, so it's not. It's one of the things. But we can't eat fish. We have a fish. The body is fish intolerant.
Oh, like an allergy.
Kind of, but like so, like if we eat fish, we'll just it's just we'll just vomit until like there's everything out of our stomach, and that's it. And then we're fine as soon as we've like vomited and there's no more fish in our body, we're okay. So, but like it is yes, it's a fish intolerance, but like we can have shellfish, which is strange as well. So we can eat shellfish, but we can't eat like a fish that swims with scales. It's quite strange. But yeah, it's
We really eat is salmon. It's like the only fish that we can really eat. Otherwise, our stomach
mhm.
it's almost like a gut reaction. Like our gut just doesn't enjoy it.
Yeah, it's just random weird things like, and then you have like people like certain alters like certain foods and just like trying to please everyone.
Oh yeah, we have an altar that's allergic to oranges.
Really?
Yeah,
Some-
yeah, tangerine oranges. We get tangerine. We love tangerines, and so we'll
yeah.
be eating them. And Kay, some people have met Kay on our channel. She's kind of our weed person. She hates smoking.
Okay.
And she'll eat a tangerine, and her throat will start itching, and she'll like her tongue will get really itchy, and it's really interesting to see like Max, for instance, can eat like 5 tangerines in a row and feel nothing, but Kay comes out and has one, and it's just like, oh, it itches.
Just like licks the tangerine and she's already like, oh, it's fine. Yeah. It's strange. Um, I don't like very much a lot like very acidy foods. I mean, the only really ones I like is like tomatoes and stuff like that. But like really, if they got like a lot of acidity taste to them, it really sets me off. But most of the rest in the system, they all want acidy foods. They like pineapples and stuff like that. It's like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be the one dealing with that later on, and like when we got indigestion and stuff.
It's acidic foods. We used to just sit and peel and eat lemons like oranges.
They probably would if they had the chance. Uh, but yeah, no, we got on we've been on a massive diet for about last month now. Um, we've had they technically class it as a eating disorder. Where we overeat like different alters, not knowing that other people have eaten. So like they're like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. But 10 minutes ago, we just had another meal. So we're having like 3, 4 meals a day, and like we put on like loads of weight, and like it's really strange. Like now that we're like writing down like, yes, we've eaten dinner. Tick the box if you've eaten dinner, so no one will eat, and it's really working. I mean, we've lost uh, around about 5 kilos already, just in a month and a half. So which is pretty good, uh, and so it's just trying to keep up with that. It's a nightmare, isn't it? It's like who's eaten me.
But we're excited for our new place because our problem is not eating. Both of our systems.
Yeah.
It's just not eating.
Yeah.
And so having a new place will be able to do that same thing. Like, have you eaten? And, most of the time the box will probably be checked no.
Yeah, it's one of the. Um, I mean, the thing is also with Colt, who is our primary protector. Uh, he's very much he'll feed people as a way of cheering them up and stuff. So like if you see on our Instagram, we've posted a few pictures of him like what he's cooked, and it's like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna smash that right now. I'm gonna eat the whole fucking plate as well. It's like the other day, like he made. I was a bit down, and he made me like a whole plate of chicken wings. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna smash the whole of them chicken wings. Like, and I did. It's like without even thinking twice, they were gone. And then I found out that he baked muffins as well, so I ate a muffin as well on top of that. So it's like when the food's there and it's looking so good, and especially when it's like it's you smell it and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat that fucking thing. But like like the other day as well, he made himself a lunch, and just before as he was sitting down, I switched out with him, so I got to eat the lunch. He was well annoyed. He was well annoyed the fact that I got to eat the lunch. Like, and it took him about 40 minutes to cook this lunch as well. So it wasn't like a quick sort of like, yeah, I grabbed like sort of something out the fridge. It's like, yes, he fucking sauteed the onions and all this like for his noodles. It was like, yes, I got to eat it. And he doesn't make it that often, so it's like, yes.
DFP culture. Stealing the lunches, TM.
It's like fucking nutters, man. Oh shit. What am I doing? I don't even know. Yeah, so I stole his food. We just sort of lose track of our limbs and the body does weird things. Yeah, that can happen, dragons.
We're not trying to go silent. It's just the trachea thing. I'm just like trying to talk.
No problem. Take your time. We're not going to rush it.
I can't feel my face. It's like, who are you?
Fuck. Who am I? I don't know. Don't even try asking that.
May's trying to jump up into the window and she fell.
Shit. Because asking people who they are. Do you know who you are? No. Is it?
Don't ask me.
So I don't know who I am. I don't know who I'll be in 10 minutes now. Oh, fuck. Talk about foods. Yeah. See, now talking about that, it's just totally thrown me again.
I don't think so.
No.
We've only been stung twice ever.
Yeah, we're not allergic. We've been stung.
We do have differing reactions to allergies. So, like, some people have worse allergic reactions to, like, the common allergies. Like, Corvid, for example, if she's around, like, sage, her throat will really start itching, like, sort of closing up. While the rest of us, it's much more mild.
Yeah. It's also pain tolerance. We all have different pain tolerances as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have some masochists in the system.
Oh yeah. Honestly, right. With as I say, with our persecutor, like he likes to bite the body. Like he'll bite the arms. And sometimes when you see you come through and you see the bite mark, you're like, how the hell did that not hurt when you did that? It's like you can see like the teeth would have like touched between like the skin waves, like pick the skin a bit, like the teeth would have touched through the skin. It's like, and it's like, fuck it, how did not have hurt? But just how can you not just take that? Like, I'd be on the floor crying if I did that to myself. But
Ugh, biting through skin. Ugh.
yeah, he does that. He, he says he tried cutting once, but he don't like that. So it's just. I remember being told a story about how we were at a park and the bee flew into our ear, and our dad spat his chewing gum tobacco in it. That is nasty. The trash can system. That's nasty. That's nasty.
That's terrible. That's like the worst way to get rid of a bee. Just spit the chewing tobacco in it. No.
Hold on, kids, stand still. Like it's coming. That is nasty.
Vical. We can't go any higher than what we have it at. Very sorry. We've tried to adjust the sound multiple times, and it's just not working very well.
But this has been seemed to be working for both systems, so we're going to keep it as what it is. Oh, my face is itching now, man.
Mage wasn't done being pet.
Mage, the new star of the Fallout system channel. And my intro is just going to be a purring cat the whole time. Still, I can just about hear him.
very loud.
Yes.
She's such a good baby.
She's learning when to just sit in people's laps. I'm so happy. Like, that's a really good thing for ESA. Is when they're just, like, sitting in your lap and they're, like, a solid being.
Yeah. Oh man, my face is all itchy.
That's a mood.
Maybe because you're talking about scratching. Oh, crazy. Right, it's
Like,
gone now.
like here.
Right, whoa.
See you later, Butterfly Sister.
Bye, Web Alive. Thank you for coming to the stream. If you oil your facial hair, it doesn't itch. So if you rub oil into it, it doesn't itch. There are beard oils. It's called. Your face won't itch if you do that.
That's good to know.
Yeah, there's someone saying that good someone else's face itched. So yeah, beard oil is really good to get.
Just yells at system. Guys, we should invest in beard oil.
It's from a new sponsor. Sponsored to 600 subscribers, and do you know what? 93% of my subscribers are female.
Yeah.
And I promoted beard oil.
I think it's 98% of our subscribers are female.
That's wild.
It's the whole fact that they say it's 6-1 male body systems to female, don't they? Is what they say. So it's bound to have more females coming, well, female bodied come into the chats and streams. Yeah, the male bodies are a bit rarer. Just means that we're dickheads, really. Shit, I tell you, just random. Yeah, we normally just random swear words, and we're never gonna get monetized because of it.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of people that are monetized that swear all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
Camera.
Some people are even drinking on camera. Like, I don't understand YouTube and their demonetization system.
yeah, we like drink. To be honest, we don't drink. Now we're in sort of getting up there. Like we used to drink when we were younger. We don't really drink alcohol now because of it affects us in totally different ways as well. Like when we become drunk, like we have no shame right now. Like we're more than happy to like strip down to nakedness and just carry on walking around. We have no shame, but get a couple of drinks in us, it's even less, man. Seriously, we have no shame. Like it's just, I mean, because of we don't the body's the body. I mean, we have to. It's just we can't help the way it looks. We just deal with it, fucking. And we are very much we like to be in the birthday suit quite a bit. Right, someone's like, I don't even know. Some of the comments I don't even know. Half the time if I'm hallucinating them, I'm sure someone just said about their armpit hair being itchy.
No, you saw that. That's
yeah,
real.
yeah, it's up there.
Sometimes it's
Hold on, the trash can has a question. Okay, random question. You ever just unconsciously cuss in public? Yeah, we often talk to each other through the voice of the body Sometimes when we are fronting and we can't hear anyone, if you use the voice, it can make them react a little bit more. And normally a cuss will be the first thing. So yeah, it's not. I'm not taking the mick of anyone with Tourette's. It's a little bit like Tourette's. So if you stand there and go call someone a dickhead, they're gonna be like, "What?" It's sort of a way for us to get that communication back. But yeah, we randomly will be like, well, in fact, like you dickhead. But that's just it works for us. So yeah, it's just like walking around randomly talk. It's like you got like we would like standing there thinking we're talking using our sort of like inner head voice, and we're both using the voice of the body. We're standing like in the middle of a queue, and we're just like like when you stand there and you're minding your own business, like you're just like looking around. You're not trying to look into anyone's like direction, so like you're not trying to make anything, and you're standing, you're talking about something, and then like people like that, then they'll just like sort of turn around and look at you like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And it's normally you're talking about some most random as well, like nothing like, "Okay, I'm going to wear these tomorrow," sort of thing, like really random, and like things that you wouldn't say now, like this, I need to put this on, I need to do that, and it's like, and they just turn and look at you like, really? How many notebooks do you have? Loads. They're
So many.
scattered all over the place. Um, Yeah, we used to do like back in the day when the Bluetooth headsets were quite rare. We used to have one of them in the ear, just like walk around, like, and if anyone looked at us, we'd just like tap it and it's like yeah. So that was our thing today, but now it doesn't really work like that. So
Yeah, I feel like we're moving into our own
um,
place. We're already starting to get to the point where we're talking to each other out loud again, so I feel like it's gonna become more of a thing. We just didn't feel
Absolutely.
safe enough to do that, like when we were living with people.
We've got like a lock that kicks in with our jaw and keeps us from speaking sometimes, or like freezes the tongue, or like makes it so you can't feel lips, or all of the above.
yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh yeah.
It's like Silver. Um, God, what was his first words to come out of his mouth when we were with Stacy? We were with Stacy, and like I don't remember what he said, but it was super inappropriate. It was like super inappropriate. We were just sitting there quietly, and it had been like 2 minutes since anybody had said anything. And then he just comes out and says something totally inappropriate. And it's just like, yeah, well, at least something, something. I don't remember what it was. It was something super inappropriate, though. Like probably shouldn't say that on YouTube type of thing. And, oh my god, like, and Max just sat there and was like, what? who, who just said that?
Yeah, yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, that was such a thing.
Mm. See, that's like some of the lighter stuff of DID as well, which like you sort of like at the time you're like, oh, that's really bad, but like when you think of it like a few months or years later, you're like, that was pretty funny. You just something like you like you sort of like you're like, I can't believe that's how it is, and I knew how I felt when I was like, I felt so bad, and now all I'm doing is laughing at myself.
So much.
Oh shit.
Like a high school days. Oh.
Okay, I remembered what it was. So for those of you who are just listen at your own risk.
Is it trigger warning?
I guess I don't know for what. Yeah, just mature content. It's just okay. So we had just gotten done talking. Silver just told me what he said. So it was dead silent for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And then all of a sudden, clearly you've never heard of an orgasm. Just-
It is. It's just like, and there's like nothing you can do about it. It's happened, and you can't take any of it back. You're just like, yeah, bro, really?
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
man.
it was just. And Stacy didn't know how to respond.
She was so uncomfortable.
Because
Mm.
Max was fronting, but it wasn't Max who talked, and you could clearly hear that it wasn't Max's voice.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it just
totally.
blurted out, and Max
And it's probably at normal a louder volume than normal as well. It's like rather than just be like, you never heard of an orgasm, it's like, you never heard of it. Yeah. It's like when they said
Oh, and that was such like a just hilarious, like just sitting in silence and something like that, you know, just not even conversating or anything, just like looking on our phone and scrolling, just taking some time to ourselves, and then that just blurts out after you've been sitting in silence.
oh shit. Oh
Like,
man.
almost an obvious response to somebody in system, like something somebody was doing in system or whatever.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh, DID, what people don't talk about.
The inappropriate things that holders say.
That chat's like bomb. Good chat.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Oh,
responding
man.
really well in chat.
I haven't even got chat up. Like my phone just keep going into sleep. And I'm like having to keep pressing the button. I'm like, can't be bothered. It's just getting to that point. Just like like you're not normally lazy, then you just like you feel so lazy. Like it's even the mission sitting up in this chair right now. I want to turn thing and put my leg. It's like just like I feel so lazy right now. Just want to just like relax and chill back. But it's just fucking oh man, shit.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to play around with some of our like streaming stuff and put it on like a private account so we can try and figure out. The... I think it's a dual monitor problem. I think that's what it is. It's a dual monitor problem. We have to figure that out.
Yeah. Are you guys enjoying the stream?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's always good to chat random stuff and people understanding what you're chatting about. Like, I don't even know what one even.
Oh my god, I love this guy. We had a similar thing where Lucas was punching, but Blaze just decided to punch this bully in the face, and it was so funny. We had something like that happen in preschool.
Oh my god.
You're such a bully. That's it. You were the bully, weren't you? That's it. You had it first. Ether system. The bully. In preschool, he went around and punched people.
Punching people since preschool. The only time we punched anyone.
Oh, look. Oh, shit.
We were on like a balance beam, and that was like the hot spot at preschool. And we were just vibing, almost done with our little lap, about to step off the thing. This other kid just steps up, this kid named Lindsay, and she was just like,
You punched a girl? Everybody, don't hit girls. To be honest, don't hit anyone, but.
That was like,
What do you do if Lindsay's in the chat right now?
wow. I don't think she'd recognize me at all. Yeah, she wouldn't. That would be great. I almost want to just go back to my old church and be like, "What's up, guys?" But they wouldn't even recognize me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just using a game on our phone to ground. Don't mind me. Not that anybody can really see us anyway.
No, you're so small. It's my channel now, isn't it? So they just see my mug on the screen, just like.
It's been taken over.
That's it. You are no longer goblins. Okay.
Since preschool. Great t-shirt.
That's gonna be the new merch line. It's just gonna be like a picture of like David Bowie punching a little kid in the face. Just like David Bowie just like punching a little kid in the face.
I love how we get so many comparisons to David Bowie.
Seriously, man, honestly, your body does look like a young version of David Bowie. There's no question about it. If I could right now, I'd put up a picture of David Bowie. Actually, I probably could actually, because I can fuck with my can, can't I? Yeah, I could probably put a picture of David Bowie up if you want me to, and then like next to your face, and that's it. And especially when you're doing the makeup as well, I was like, shit.
I'm Googling this now. Young David Bowie.
You could, so young David Bowie. Punching. Yeah, punching. Punching boy. As a kid, the same as that. Hey.
We're not wrong.
I don't know. See, I told you, right? Innit?
Yeah. I can totally see it. Wow. That's awesome.
So now you can play on it like, yeah, I look like David Bowie. Fuck off. Give it a British accent as well. Just say, fuck off.
Fuck off. We've got one, or actually a couple of alters. It sounds like British accents, but they fully say, like, we're not British. We sound British. But Logan, he starts sounding Cockney when he's mad, and you can tell.
I'm just gonna try and picture you saying stuff with a Cockney accent.
It's great. I miss having him around. Like, he would get so front stuck whenever he would get out. That was like, you know, a good go-to because he would be solidly there whenever he went front. But like the whole accent thing, I don't know, something went weird along the way. I don't know why, but all of our alters with accents kind of took a step back because it was just like, I don't want to be on the internet. And I just spilled over.
I think it's a bit of a. I think it's a bit more like a fronting thing as well. It's like because Mikey is quite ashamed of his accent as well, because when he joins the body, he can't change the voice, so he can't sound like the rest of us. So he can't hide. So it's sort of like where most of us that's our armor. It's the fact that we can slip into a. This is the way the body is, and but when he's out, yeah, he can act like the body and how we would all act, but he can't do the voice. And so it sort of gets to him, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know.
Eating Legos as a kid hit different. You ate Legos? Oh.
Man, that must have hurt coming out."
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't have like competition.
Six brick.
Change your channel name to David and Bowie. That's funny, our dads. We have like the same initials. It's great.
Awesome.
House buying is interesting. Like people have been getting us mixed up so much on the paperwork. It's just like they have it like Devin A, Devin D. It's like no, you just have the same initial. So glad we're working with all these hooligans.
The fourth cannot come quick enough.
Is that your move date?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the move-in date. It's supposed to be, but like the inspectors are taking forever to get to the house.
Hopefully they went today. They're supposed to go today.
Yeah, supposed to, but COVID's been delayed so much stuff with everything, really.
But it has. You say that, but it has actually some services actually have speeded up a few of their things. Like they'll normally take a bit longer because they're not getting people like walking in. It's like that's actually quicker because of, you're not having to deal with people. It's only distant things. But I don't even know what I was talking about right now. I don't even know where I am. Fuck. All I see is a bright light in my face.
Oh no.
It's the light so you guys can see me, but it's just like, oh, it's so bright.
Like, you need to turn it down. Like, go ahead.
No, because if I turn it down, it goes like super dull, and then it's like you won't even see me. Look, the camera's just picking up the lag. There you go. And now I look like I look psychedelic. That. Sorry, guys, if that triggers anyone. So let's put it back on. Oh shit! See it triggering on that. Oh man.
Oh no.
We were just talking about random stuff.
Yeah. Trying to ground as well. I have a radiator behind me, which is quite hot, so I'm actually grabbing that, trying to ground myself by the temperature change.
Or
It's not working. Oh, I can't have my hand there too long, I'll burn myself.
It's probably getting quite late.
Off one. I think. Yeah.
Putting maggots up your nose.
I'm out.
blurry little rectangles.
Bye.
Oh, probably off the day, I think.
It's at 2:30, so that's great for like 8 hours. Pretty fun.
Yeah, long time. Yeah. Why am I out? No, I don't want to fucking be out, you prick.
That's all good.
No, you fuck off. Fucking shit in the bush, you dickhead. Do it, yeah. Oh, season. Right. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
No, I don't want to. Take over, you fucking dickhead, then. You arse wanker. Yeah. Fuck off. I'm doing it, hold on. I press fucking play, you dick. Sorry guys. No, go back.
You guys are all good. Don't worry. Take your time.
Yeah, I don't even know why he come out. So you guys know that was Thinks. He is our persecutor. Hope he didn't say anything bad to anyone, offend anyone. I heard bits, but I heard him swearing at me because I'm telling him to calm down and stop the stream if he needs to. He's still here though. Really blended well. It's more like a fight now, trying to keep myself in. I don't know if you guys get it too. Like when you have one that's like he wants to go back and he just can't. It's that.
Yeah. No, we understand.
Totally. And he didn't really say anything bad. He just basically was just cussing you out. That was pretty much the extent of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I didn't want him to offend anyone because he will attack anyone's flaws just for the sake of attacking people's flaws. So yeah, like he would just constantly call me back up. Okay, it seems to be eased off now, so I should be okay now. I still can't see the chat. But yeah, that was our dickhead, guys. He's lovely, isn't he?
There was just a lot of fuck off, dickhead.
That is honestly that is what we call each other. That's our main, like like loads of people that have a main swear word like you use. Our one is dickhead. just like.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's just relatable.
It takes a lot for like a person to scare us these days.
Oh no, he can be scary. I tell you. Yeah, he can be. When he goes off, he can be scary. We are quite. We're not the most smallest of people. We're average height, but we're quite large. We've got quite a round belly, and we can get really like our voice can get really. I mean, you've probably heard how he speaks. He speaks with quite a deep tone anyway, and when he starts going off at people, yeah, people can get scared. The fact that because he will not hold back as well, and so it's like Yeah, I might be the nicest person, but he's not, and we just got to try and teach him that everything's okay.
One of the cats are howling.
A howling cat.
Yeah. Okay, Willow. Willow's all fluffy. It's okay.
Sanctuary. Yeah, this other cat has not been very nice to anyone, but he's trying.
Cats, man. You and your animals. I don't know how you could do it. I'd forget to feed. I'd forget to feed them. Honestly, I would.
Oh, these ones don't let you forget to feed them.
Yeah, no, Willow will bite you.
Then the cat would get told to fuck off. So if it says fuck off, just walk away from the cat. Fucking cat. Okay, well, you might get eaten in your sleep. Oh.
Well, one time we were just trying to sleep, and she walked up and bit us on the cheek.
She thought you were dead. She thought you were dead. She was gonna eat your ass. She was gonna
She
eat
made
your
eye
ass.
contact. She was like, "I am hungry." Like opened our eyes, and she like left it back and just like pinch. Maine Coon, more like a Turkish Angora mutt. That's
Right, guys, just to let you guys know, we'll probably be going soon because it is getting really late. I just had a look at the time. But yeah, we had a great time. Just so you guys know, thank you for having me on my channel.
It was great to meet you.
It's great, yeah. But yeah, no, just gonna say bye now, just in case I forget to, because it's in my head. But yeah, we'll probably be leaving in a few minutes, just because it's almost 2 o'clock here in the UK, and uh, yeah, we've been streaming for a while.
Bye.
I mean, you guys have like been streaming for hours. I mean, I think it was you were like 3 hours before we even came on. It was like, oh, damn. But yeah, we do long streams as well.
Yeah,
Just
no,
there's so much to talk about.
It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna probably head out here and get some food. Maybe let our littles play some games. We're probably gonna download a couple of games onto our laptop so we can stream tomorrow. We're probably gonna stream pretty much all of tomorrow.
Awesome.
Have to, of course, but we're gonna play some computer games and get everybody's minds off things.
That's it. Well, I mean, good luck for the move. I think everyone in the community is excited to see the new place and see you guys enjoying the fact that you've actually finally got a place to call your own, settle down, and actually just be yourselves again. Actually start that healing process of actually knowing you're in somewhere safe.
Somewhere fresh with no memories attached to it.
That's it. Yeah. Which is fantastic. And it's yours, and you can tell people to fuck off when you don't want them around your house.
Get out of my town.
Get off my land. That's it.
No.
Not much talked about. We talked about a lot at the beginning of the stream. We missed it. Dark Dragon Princess, but we talked about quite a bit.
If there's anything you'd like us to talk about specifically in the future, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'd like to say is, one way you guys can support us is give us comments, let us know what you think, feedback, ideas for future videos.
What did you enjoy? What did you want to see more of? Do you have any additional questions that have arisen? Like, any questions are good, no questions are bad. Let's start somewhere.
Yeah.
Normally the bad questions are normally turn out to be the best questions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The most randomest question is like, this is what I feel like, and it's like, yeah, that's totally normal. It's okay. Don't worry. You might feel like a trash can, but it's okay. But yeah, so thank you. I'd like to say thank you guys. It's been so much fun doing the whole beauty pageant with you. It's so sad that you guys lost and we won.
Congratulations.
I feel so sorry. I feel so sorry for you guys that you lost. And I will be sending you out a cheaper tiara than my one because my one was so expensive. And I only have a little bit of money to send you out ones for runners up.
Around tiaras.
Oh shit! Do you think I got a dollar store tiara, man? You think you're cheaper than that?
And thank you for joining us today. Having you here on the stream. I know it was a long one, but
Do I need
a lot of fun.
That's okay.
Good to make more YouTuber friends.
I don't know. You went a bit laggy then.
Of course, right as we're trying to end the stream, it starts.
I have no idea. You sound like super laggy all of a sudden.
Yeah, we
That's
thank
it.
you for being on
Totally
the stream.
lagging. Right. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome.